Okay, so welcome. As you know, maybe I'll show my other videos. I'm getting back into bonsai after a few decades hiatus. So I'm just going to make a few videos of things I've picked up and how I am bonsaiing them from all the YouTube videos I'm watching, getting back into the skills, into the game. I'll make another video, show you some other ones I've started on. So let's see what we can do with this. I got this right now from garden center that has a lot of stock. This one's actually called a bonsai Katsura, a bonsai Katsura. So it's kind of been grown in a bit of a bonsai style, and I kind of liked it. You can see there's a lot of stuff going on down there on the bottom of the trunk. So let's see what we can do. Let's see. I'm going to give a bit of a cleanup first of all. You know what I've been noticing is that I can see this one's doing seems to be quite flourishing, thriving, and it must be because it's got a nice root system. So let me just get a plate to clean some stuff up on. I'm just going to use these pots. Right. So let me just clean away the mulch first of all. And I'm going to keep this pot. What I like about this is that it's come in a nice little bonsai training pot. So I'm just going to tease out see what's going on in the base of the trunk. See if we can find the old nibari. And then put it back, just check out the roots, what's going on. Alright, let's have a look. Okay, I need to put my glasses on, Alright, let's have a look. This is nice. You see how it's nice? There's a nice bend in it there, and then coming up this trunk here. The selection of trunks there at the bottom, you can see. Choose how I'm gonna. Okay, I need a little tool here maybe to tease this out a bit, but there's definitely some nice root down here. Let's have a look. Let's take this out to see what's going on inside. It's actually quite root bound. Means healthy roots, nice white roots, I think. So quite healthy, but we're going to give that a bit of a chop, aren't we? Gonna give it a bit of a chop. Just because it's root bound, we have to give it a bit of a chop. So let's start. Just want to tease out the overgrowing roots at the bottom here, because it's just root bound. Have to give a bit of a clean up. I don't believe it's going to be problematic. I need to get my scissors from the shed. find any scissors in the shed, which means we're going to have to go with the backup plan, which is the kitchen scissors. Here we go. Alright, let's give a snip. As you can see, I'm really not doing too much, just snipping off the bottom fifth or so, just the bottom layer. Just start with that. Don't want to kill this bonsai, having just bought it. Okay, let's give it a bit of a tease. I'm just going to put it straight back into this pot. Put a bit of soil in there. What I would like to do is see if I can pick up some horticultural grit from some other plants I have. I have a whole I've been going through a whole journey on soil, how to make a well draining soil. It's not entirely clear to me, but we'll see. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Right, okay, now gotta get down onto these. Prise this down here, prise open this a bit. What's going on here? Making a real mess. Yes, this is very nice. Oh yes, it's nice down here. I will of course show you, but we need to just open it up a bit. See, look at this, look at what's opening up here. See that? I mean, it's nice. These things are allegedly built as bonsais, and they've got definitely got some, you know, root system down here. Really having to go deep here, I must say, but it'll be nice. Okay, come on, let's take this off a bit more. Let me take this topsoil off a bit. Yeah, look at that, you see? Like the pine bark or something that they put in to help aerate. Gets in the way. I've seen that on other videos. Alright, this is good. Okay, we're getting somewhere here. I don't think it matters too much that we're scratching off the surface a little bit, making small white marks here. Making small white marks, I don't think it matters too much. I think it'll heal. Alright. That's good. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that nice? That is nice. That is proper bonsai trunk emerging there. So happy with the 30 odd quid paid for this. Okay. Don't want to do too much damage here. We're going to just leave it like that. Let's see, is there something we can prise away at here? Open this up a bit. I guess there's a better way to do this with the rooting tool. I ain't got that yet. Tell you what though, I am going down to Mr. Peter Chan's Heron's Bonsai in it's July right now, and I'm going to go on holiday. I'm going to come back and I'm going to go down there in August for a introduction to bonsai class, so I'm looking forward to that. Alright, let's just do a bit like this, see if we can get somewhere. There you go, I'm pretty happy with this. Oh. Look at that. So I'm going to create that kind of a... How's that? How's that looking? That would be the angle. I think that's nice. Okay. Alright. So this is obviously... We need to put a bit more soil in here now. Look at that. It needs to come up. Oh, we could keep it down. Now we need to get a bit of soil in there. Okay, I will be back. I'm going to grab a bit of horticultural grit. So what I'm doing is, and I'll make maybe another video about these another time. I had made the soil here for this chap, but there's a bunch of horticultural grit on that, so I think I can take it off the top and add it to this soil here that came off the other bonsai, the bonsai Katsura it is. And I think, you know, that'll help a bit with the old aeration. I think that's probably enough. Okay. I think that's probably enough. I'll tell you what, let's go have a look at this chap. So this was my first attempt and he's done pretty happy with this. We'll talk about it in length a bit more later, but basically it was a, I think it's called green or something, green something. And it was, you know, it was a proper 3 odd foot tall, and I gave it the snip. The trunk job as such, you can see there's been a nice bit of dye back there, but all of this foliage came out. It was literally just this sacrificial and this branching. See, it had this nice root formation came out of it, and all this foliage came after the trunk job. So I think we can grab a bit more horticultural grit from here as well. I don't think we need so much the grit on the surface, I'm sure isn't that important. It's what's in the soil that matters. Right, so we got enough in here now. Let me replace this. Okay, so give a bit of a, roots can come out of that. You know, I'm just going to grab a little bit of ericaceous, because I've got a bit of ericaceous soil mix here. Let's have a look now. Now let's put this guy in. He's sitting better. Okay, maybe we have to center him a bit better though. I think we have to center him a bit better. Okay, let's try and do that. We need to break off some soil from here. Alright, have we made some room? I think we made some room. We've made some room. There he is, he's centered a bit better there. I think we can get the rest of the soil in now. Let's get the rest of the soil in. Yeah, okay, all right. Can't you make a bit of a mess with all this? I don't lay out the proper kind of trays, whatnots. Don't even have the. I'm not even using a chopstick to work it in. But this is nice. Happy with this. All right. So while I've got the scissors, I'm going to do a bit of a clean-up job on these roots. Second, get rid of all the little thin ones that are just flailing around. I think it's nice to make that hole there, right? To open up that opening in between the roots to really give it some, I don't know actually. That, oh right, maybe we should, I'll tell you, yeah, doesn't quite look right to me, that feature, but maybe I think we can, what if we shove the rock in there, maybe it starts to look like, you know, the old over rock kind of growth. Let me see if I can grab a garden, one of my garden stones. Okay, how about this? Fits in there. Yeah, maybe that's, you know, maybe that does the job. Or about maybe this one's a nicer one. Just making this up as we go along now. As they say, bonsai is an art. Part art, part science. Okay, you know, I don't see what's wrong with that. In fact, maybe we could help it a bit with a few more stones there. Ah, okay, hang on. What if we shove this inside like this? Alright, that's enough. I'm not going to mess around with this too much. Let's put these back. Alright. Now, so let me just show you what I've done here. So now let's have a look at this tree. So I bought it because, yep, got a nice thick stump here, or trunk. And I'm thinking we're gonna go this way. Well, I bought it to go this way on this big one. Because it's got, I believe it's got a few branches on it, you know, like it's got a nice branch here coming off it here. I can make use of this as a branch. I can make use of this as a branch, and I can make use of this one as a branch at the back. They're a bit thick, but so then I've got this, and then there's even this one that's very thick. This one I was showing, sorry, it's a little bit hard. But yeah, I think you know, I think this needs to come off. These two need to come off. But I'm just going to work on this. It's quite a bit of thinking to do here. I'm just going to leave the video running, see what happens. Okay. I think we can snip a few things off and make it easier. Just to make it easier to work with. I think we can snip a few things down to size. Just making it a bit easier to work with. These branches are too long anyway, you're not going to keep them this long. I plan on specializing in maples, as it were. I don't plan on diversifying into other varieties, you know, like junipers and spruces and whatnots. I do like them, spruces and that kind of design. See, this is a nice trunk branch here, right? We want to try and keep that branch. See, it's nicely hanging down as well, very nice. See, there's some nice branches down here we want to try and hang on to. So we need to try and clean this up a little bit so we understand how we're going to do this. Okay, there's definitely going to be a big chop up here because this is definitely too much going on here. So at the top here, basically, there's too much going on, and the bonsai is not going to be that high. That's definitely a stem, you know, a trunk line that's not going to stay. So I'm going to just get rid of that. It's going to make things easier. Gordon Bennett, here we go. Bismillah. Nice. Nice. Look at that. It'd be nice if you could just root things like this, but obviously you can't. Alright, let's clean it up. Now this one is being problematic. Right? This one's definitely not part of the tree. Yeah, it's definitely not part of the tree. It's being problematic. It needs to come out, and it's gonna come out. Let's have a look what's going on here. There's a white tangle going on here. Yeah, this one needs to come out. He is not the way we're gonna go with this tree. What I might do though is I'll just cut it short for the moment, because maybe, you know, it's good to keep it as a sacrificial, but just a bit too much, I think. Okay, I'm gonna cut it short here, and then we'll figure out what we do. Ah, yeah, nice. Look at that. Nice. Ah. Look at that. I mean, that's literally could be a bonsai on itself, couldn't it? Yeah. Clean it up a bit. Alright, anyway. Okay. Now, I don't know how much time I have here. I need to go for dinner actually. But let's see. You know, I don't want to rush this. Part of the pleasure is in taking time over, mulling over this, and revealing the shape. Like old Michelangelo apparently said, that you take a block of marble and you cut away all the pieces that aren't needed to reveal the statue that lies within, like David, Michelangelo's David. Alright, let's have a look. Okay, so I'm starting to see, you see, we're opening this up a bit, opening it up a bit, looking a bit nice. Let's have a look. So, I think that main trunk line is definitely the way to go, because it's nice and thick. It doesn't make sense to go other ways. Now, you know what? This one, I'm going to give this guy a cut. I'm going to do it right here, because this so I want to maintain this little branch here. I think we need to do that. It's just going to go boom. Okay, right, so we're going to maintain, and I could bend it down a bit there. Okay, I don't think it needs to be so much. Okay. Okay, now this is two things coming here, and they don't need to be two things. That is nice though. I don't think we need both of these. I think one of these could stay as a sacrificial kind of a thing. You know, I could maybe bend it out of the way, just so it's out of the way of the main tree. Oh. I don't know enough about bonsai styling just yet. Whether to know, I mean, can you have like a twin trunk that goes like that, coming out of this point here? I don't think so. And I don't want to do anything advanced just yet. I'm working on the basics. This is long. I'm just going to give this a snip back. But I'm very happy with this tree. It's got a lot of branching going on. And I like this maple, Katsura. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so this branch needs to come. I need to keep this branch. Yes, I need to keep this branch and just cut it back. It's a nice branch. And if you notice, when I pull this down, this branch is like, this is nice. This branch is like still going downwards. That is very nice. You know, when I go down to herons, hopefully, inshallah, I'm going to get some wire so we can have a nice time wiring. That is a nice branch. I feel that's a nice profile there. So I think we should cut this back, this one. And then we have this branch here. And it's even got, like, you know, something coming off there. So I think that works very well, actually. Yes. And this is a very long blank internode. So let's ditch that. Boom. Whew. Okay, look at that. Now I've got this branch going down here. You can see that? That's nice. That is nice. And I'm intending on keeping this branch here. So I've got like this kind of a thing going on. So I think I'm just going to get rid of this one at the back. It's doing nothing. It's doing nothing. It's just in the way, and I think it's just detracting from the basic bonsai shape. Let's get rid of that. And I'm leaving these, you know, bit on them at the moment because, you know, I'm not sure how the dieback stuff works, but I don't want to kill the tree as such. I think you can probably go back a bit more. Alright. So now this is a nice branch. God, this is a few nice branches on, so I'm very happy with this actually. I think something nice can develop on this. Nice, there's a branch here. There's a branch here. So let's wow. And there's a branch there, but yeah. Okay, there's nothing going on with this guy. Some long internodes which don't have any growth on them. So I'm gonna get rid of it. Yeah, let's get rid of it. Okay, he's gone. Wow, okay, what is going on now? Now, is this a tree? Is this a branch? This is a branch, and I'm gonna cut this guy back as well. I'm gonna cut this guy back because he's too thick, and I think we need to cut him back, otherwise he'll get too thick, right? We need to lower the amount of energy coming down this branch, so we need to cut it back. We're just going to cut it back, otherwise it'll get too thick. It's gonna. Okay, I think we can cut this one back a little bit. I think we can cut this back a little bit. Cut this one back a little bit. Let's just cut that back. Okay. So this is my bonsai appearing out of here. Such nice branches though. I think, you know what, because this one's got such nice branching on it, I think I am going to keep it. I'm not going to just lop it all off just yet. Okay, so I will lop this one off just to make it, because it's not helping. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm going to keep these two main branches for the moment. These, yeah, I'm going to keep these two for the moment. I'm going to keep this because it's got a lot of nice stuff on it. It's got this branch, it's got this branch, it's got this branch. So I'm going to keep it for the moment, and okay, so let's just clean it up a bit. Let's get rid of this. And let's cut this back a bit as well. Up the top, let's decide what we're doing here. I think maybe let's keep this one. No. I don't want to keep this one. I need to cut it back. In fact, I'm going to cut it back to there. Whew. Oh, hang on. Let's cut it here. It's an interesting one. That'd be a brave cut. But as they say, you know, you got to be brave in bonsai. Alright. Let's have a look-see. I think it'd be nice if we cut it here. Let's trim some stuff off to try and help make this decision. You know, it may be the case that this does not stay at all. I think too congested here, that's for sure. Something's got to go, something's got to go, something's got to go. This is crossing, so let's get rid of this. It's hard to say, isn't it? Hard to say. In fact, I think we should get rid of this one. This old ramification rule of if you have three, take the one out in the middle. Okay, let's go with that then. Interesting. Okay, it's been enjoyable. This has been very fun dealing with this tree. Now I still want to deal with the main trunk here. See, I don't like it. It's very tall. It's a very long, straightish kind of section of the same kind of width, so not great for taper. I'm not gonna snip it there. That'd just be a bit harsh, and I think that's coming out at a very too steep an angle. I do like this. I do like this a lot. I do like this. This is nice. I do like it. Yeah, this one's looking a bit unnecessary. That's looking a bit unnecessary. I think that needs to come out. I think that's looking a bit thick. I'm going to take this out. Ah! Yeah, I'm going to take this out. Okay, well, I think, you know, the leader is here. This one would be the leader. I know you can't really see things very well. It's the first time I'm doing this really, actually. Thought I'd just start chatting through the process, well, really what's going on in my head. Yeah, I like this as the leader actually, because he's got this here. We could curve it around. The apex, the old apex. Is this the apex here? No, I don't think so. I think we need to get rid of this guy. But it's been certainly nice having a lot of branches to play with. Okay, now this one. See, this is going to be, ooh, what is going to be the front? Actually, this is tricky because this can't be the front. Oh, it can be. That'd be very, oh, that leaf, this branch is beautiful, I gotta say. This branch here is beautiful. There's a lot of ramification on it. Oh, it just looks great. That looks great. Then this can bend around here. Got a very nice bonsai here. The makings of a very nice bonsai here, inshallah. Let's see in the next few years, in the years to come. Okay, come on, I want to just wrap this up now. I need to go. Dinner. Okay, this could be a branch here that works as a branch there, so let's not get rid of that. I think this has to come out then. I think, yeah, this is not looking like a very great branch, because I think, yeah, I do not think this is a contender for the new leader. So I'm going to get rid of that. Yes, I'm going to get rid of that. Because I think I can use this little one as a branch coming off the trunk. So the trunk would have to be continued here. What about this? Is this the new leader? Is this the... That's not bad actually. That might not be bad as the apex. That might not be bad as the apex actually. Yeah, that's not bad actually. And then there's a branch here that comes off it, or from the, looks like it comes from the trunk. Okay, so I'm going to cut this back a bit more. Don't like it. Yeah, and I think this is the nice leader here. Not this one. Not this one. I'm going to choose this one purely because there's another branch here that can make it look like it's coming off the leader. Yeah, whereas this one doesn't have that. So let's just do it. Gone. This is going to go as well. Oh, is this going to go? Or is this the leader? Oh, hang on. If we made this the leader, there's another branch there. Oh god, that's nice. And I think you could still use that other branch. I think you could still use this. Maybe not, I don't know. I don't know. Getting very interesting though. It's all getting very interesting. Need to clean this up a bit. me get the right tools as well, you know, when I go down to herons. I need to get wire. I need to get the concave clipper. Cut paste. In fact, that reminds me, I made a number of cuts here. Anyway, need to get all cut paste. So I'm struggling here. I'm struggling between this one and this one. What to do? I want to finalize this. Well, I think I'm gonna go with this. Maybe this is even nicer, man. Look at that. That's a nice branch we've got there, so let's keep that branch. That branch makes a lot of sense. I just feel if this is a branch, it makes better for this to be the leader, because it'll look more natural that that branch is coming off this leader. This leader's a bit out of the way. Yeah, I think that's got to be the way it is. So, gonna get rid of it. Look at that. Look at this. If we get rid of this, so this is my shape of my bonsai in here. That's not bad, actually. That really is not bad. It looks a bit open there. It is. But maybe something will grow from there. But that's why I was thinking about keeping this one here, because this is giving me the shape on this side. So I've got shape on this side and shape on this side. My own little bonsai style, and the apex is like here. Okay, so I think I'm gonna park on this for a moment. I'm gonna park on this for a moment and let it settle down, and I might, before I take any more radical action. I think I had enough action for one day. So we'll see how this turns out in future, huh? Alright, thank you.